Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. My name is Spanj, and what you're seeing here is the Reaver's fate in its natural environment, kicking the crap out of POIs. The Reaver's fate does this in its off hours, you know, when I'm not there, as a pastime, as a hobby. It just decides, I'm going to wreck some POIs, and it does it with a flourish, barely breaking a sweat. It is helped by the 8 rocket launchers mounted on the front, ample frontal armor, side armor, and the general fact that it kicks ass and is awesome. You may remember some of these battles from previous videos, so you know what I'm talking about. Or if you don't, go back and watch those previous videos and then you'll know what I'm talking about. But Eleon, the developers of Empyrion Galactic Survival, have decided in their infinite wisdom to rebalance all the weapons in the game. And, you know, they fiddle with damage of certain weapons, range of certain weapons and things like that. And largely, I agree with what they've done. So, for example, the range of weapons in space is now largely increased. The damage of certain weapons is largely increased. And, you know, general sort of balancing and fiddling with things. This is in the 7.6 patch that they released. Anyway, that's all well and good. The other day, I decided to have a look to see how much of an impact these changes have made to the game in terms of POIs, because POI weapons have all changed as well. I mean, as you can see in this footage, you know, the lasers and ion cannon shots are easily avoided with some clever flying, i.e. flying in circles. But that has changed. And this once glorious SV, well, no, it is still glorious. It is still glorious. But this SV is now challenged, shall we say, to take out these POIs. I think because one important change above all. I'm not going to go into that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a recording that I took the other day of what it is, you know, the impact of these changes that Eleon have made. Okay, now the video that you're about to, or the recording you're about to see, I did while I was connected to the Wolves TeamSpeak. So I'm going to turn it down a bit because they're a boisterous bunch of bastards, so you don't have your ears blown off. But yeah, the other voices you're going to hear on this bit are basically members of the Wolves community. So I didn't get a recording of this with just me in there. But anyway, fair warning. Here's the clip. Let's see how the Reaver's fate deals with a space-based POI. Now, bear in mind that all the POIs on the Wolves server are customized. They're all built for the Wolves server, so you're not going to see these POIs on any other server anywhere else. This was built by Static Hair, I believe, this particular one. I know that because it's an absolute sod. But yeah, let's see how the Reaver's fate deals with it. Recording. All good. Alright. Whew.
Alright, I'll go in first and draw their fire, I guess.
I'm not ready for this.
Pray.
Pretty much.
You are not prepared.
Let's go. I'm going via the asteroid to try and cut down their range as much as possible. Oh my god. No, 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 no.
They're still firing at you.
It's one turret down. It's 2 turrets down. Oh my god, there's way.
Oh my god! I'm dead.
It's 3 turrets down. 4 turrets down. Oh my Jesus.
I stalled out for a second and I died.
Yeah, of course. That's about to happen.
Oh, it's gonna have me spawn at the Xenu shipyards.
Do it. Infiltrate. Reloading.
How can you even spawn there?
There are some medical pods that I left in there, and we took out the, what's it called? The core.
Oh.
Alright, well I can loot it while I'm here.
Yeah, you don't have to move it too far. Just Off in the mountains where the abandoned base was, maybe.
That's where I was going.
Yeah, that's alright.
It's over here somewhere.
But
Trying
just
to
a little
thin the
bit to
turrets
right.
out a little bit. This is insane.
Yeah, good.
I think I'm down quite a few rocket launchers. Trying to shoot the core again. I don't know. Don't know where's the best place to shoot it from. Oh, don't stop. Do not stop.
Nope, I made that mistake by crashing into an asteroid, and I paid for it dearly. And
Oh my lord.
If she ever comes back, it's gone.
Over the asteroid, please. Don't crash into the side of it. Thank you. I'm still moving, Dream.
Keep going, mate. Keep going.
You could do it.
You're going to do it.
I don't know what the front of this ship looks like. I'm guessing not attractive.
Probably not.
I think I'm reduced to the rocket launchers on the side of the Fate now. I've still got 8 though, apparently, according to the thing.
No, it's a lie.
It's a lie. Fair enough.
It was doing that to me yesterday when we were testing this stuff for Rocky.
Come on, reload, reload, reload. Oh my
Sweet.
god, I've got part of the station
Stuff.
attached to it. I think I'm down to 1 launcher. Yeah, I'm only seeing 1 rocket come out.
Oh my god.
It's kind of most of the firepower of this thing is in its launchers, so.
Yeah. Are you nearby by any chance, Recycler?
Just start chucking cans of canned vegetables at it.
I was just testing out the golem theory again. Not a good idea, obviously.
You're up here, are you?
Oh boy.
I'm good.
Oh, you poor bastard. Oh, that's just yeah, no wonder it's not turning as well.
What's missing, Sponge?
Most of the front of the ship.
Oh.
Most of the front of the ship is gone. I don't have any rocket launchers left. I've got 4 lasers still left though.
Yeah.
It makes the noise of a reloading minigun, but there are no miniguns.
Oh, right.
So I've lost all the rockets, all the firepower. This thing is gone pretty much. 4 lasers left, but
That is not good, sir.
Oh, and
I don't know if I'm shooting anything, whether I'm hitting anything. I'm just firing lasers at this thing. But at this distance, it's really hard to actually tell if I've just crashed into a rock. That's not good.
You're gonna die.
Nah, I'm fucking elite. It's all good.
you also weren't in a fucking prefab starter, so you had that going for you.
Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move the Norgrim there as well.
right you are, buddy. Park a couple over here, yeah?
Yeah, I
Point
was
out.
thinking more like in the mountains. I'm gonna show you where.
Oh, up. Why are you in the mountains? Rockall is like
Yeah,
2.5 kilometers.
the rock wall does not seem to be a problem. I don't know why. Because it's the biggest ship that we have.
Yep.
But I'm getting 21 frames here as well, so that is weird. Normally I'm above 35.
User
yeah.
joined your channel.
What up, what up?
Chief.
Hey, buddy.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Yeah, you too.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Genki desu ka?
I've only got
I-
it in grey.
No, never.
Watashi wa Nihongo desu ka?
Still alive, by the way.
Well done, Sponge. Keep it
I'm still shooting.
What would
I'm
you
not
mean?
doing anything, but you know, I'm still shooting.
He's down to a block, a cockpit,
Yeah.
a structure.
You'll never get me alive.
It's just a flesh wound.
Sounds like I walked into some cool stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
they-
Eleon have decided to screw everyone over and change. Oh my god, I've got no side thrust. Okay. I need to turn around.
compensate, compensate.
Are you gonna
Hopefully,
run
I'm
away,
not
Spanch?
disturbing a recording.
No. I don't think you're going to disturb what's happening here.
No.
That's a fair point.
The turrets are going to disturb something.
This is not winnable at the moment.
I was
keep
thinking
going,
something
mate.
like that.
I have one laser left. Eh. I will not go quietly into the night.
Right, what are you on about, by the way? Disciple.
I think that means I'm out of guns.
Along the lines of the Norgrim. That's where I would put the
Is an Norgrim sat here, is it?
the rock wall, I'm sorry. My flagship.
So what's below me then?
Oh wow. Oh
But not-
wow.
That's what I thought.
Oh wow. Okay, where's the Naginata? Because I'm done.
Because I'm done. Yeah.
I am
Park it there.
done for. Are you at the Naginata? Static.
No, I'm still looting the shipyards.
Oh right, okay.
Oh my god, look at that thing flying by me. I see you. There's just so many gaps in that ship.
Yeah. But
There's too
it,
many
my
holes.
God,
it's still
that's
flying,
hilarious.
baby. I need to
If
Someone
reload.
gets a chance, can they teleport me off of this test planet, please?
Oh crap! Yeah,
We forgot
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah. Oh dear. Yes. So as you might have seen during that clip, one of the main changes that Eleon have made that now makes POIs savage is that the ion cannons track. Not only that, but the damage is increased, and it just absolutely evaporates the front of the Reaver's Fate, as you can see there. The damage is real, people. I mean, it's real. More so on the Wolf server because we got these custom POIs that were designed to be tough with the old system, the old gun mechanics and balancing, damage, range, tracking and things like that. You know, they were designed to be tough. I mean, you saw the video, hopefully you saw the video of us taking on the Xenu Holy Grounds, where we lost 2.5 tanks, 2 SVs. That's how tough the POIs were before this change. Now that this change is in place, that POI is now impossible unless you've got 30 people with you to take it down. And even then it's just going to be a super lag fest and you're going to lose 3/4 of your attack force, I suspect, before the turret numbers drop so much that you can actually get in. Obviously, for the vanilla game, I think this is a big improvement. I don't know. I actually haven't played the vanilla game in a while. Something that I probably do need to go back to. But, I mean, let me know in the comments. For the vanilla game, you guys playing the vanilla survival game, solo, whatever, how are the POIs now? Are they manageable still, or are they, like, serious business now? Because I suspect that Xenu Fortress and the other sort of tough-ish POIs are now like super tough, and you're going to need some serious firepower and armor to take them down. More so, I mean, I used to be able to take down the drone base with the Nightshade, two Gatling cannons on it. I suspect that all the Nightshade is good for now is taking down minigun drones in the very early game and being a general runaround, but yeah, I wouldn't take it anywhere near an armed POI, not with tracking iron cannons. Now, what you might have noticed as well in that clip is that if you maintain a certain speed, you can avoid the majority of fire. I think around about 90 meters per second, the shots were missing. The problem is I'm engaging that space POI. You obviously can move that fast in space, but not in atmosphere. So I think you're going to be able to do maximum 40 meters per second in atmosphere, and at that speed those ion cannons tracking will hit you and will tear you to pieces. In space you might be able to avoid it if you can maintain 90 meters per second plus. You might be able to avoid them. Problem with this one is it's surrounded in asteroids. I can't see where I'm going because I'm trying to focus on shooting things, and so the possibility of me, in fact I did crash several times into asteroids, into things, and got ripped apart as a consequence. So there we go. The Reaver's Fate, which was probably, well, it is my favourite SV. It's the best SV I've ever built so far. It's no longer my go-to, or can no longer be my go-to SV for taking down POIs without so much as a bead of sweat on the forehead. It is now a serious job to take down these POIs, and especially on the wall server, as I've already said. So yeah, let me know in the comments. I'll be really interested to hear what your guys' experiences are after this patch that Eleon have put out, that have changed all weapon balancing. How do you guys deal with POIs now? Do you have a blueprint that just still wrecks no matter what? It just wrecks anyway. Eleon could possibly make a change that would change that. Let me know. I want to see that blueprint. If you've got one, let me know. I'd be really interested in your guys' stories, so do pop down in the comments how you're dealing with this change. That would be awesome. But anyway, I've rabbited on long enough. I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. It's greatly appreciated, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.